push the red button. Okay, let me turn the light on. Today is February 3rd.
No, yeah, 3rd.
2018. And go ahead and... Yeah, you're not live. You're just on a regular... We'll put it live later. But like I said, go ahead and say what Spiky meant to you. And go ahead and take your last thoughts on what Spiky meant to you and everything.
Spiky?
Tell everybody about Spike, like you're talking to everybody, or like you're talking to Spike. So get your last thoughts in.
Spiky wasn't like a normal dog. He wouldn't bite. He wouldn't do anything like that. He would just be playful. And what?
This is mine. This is yours. Say whatever comes to your mind about Spiky. I'd usually have you write it down. I'll do that later, but just say whatever comes to your mind about Spiky. What was Spiky like? Tell about Spiky. Tell a couple stories. Tell how you feel about Spiky. What Spiky meant to you. How he made you feel. Who he was to you. I can't tell you what to say. This is all you. It's a coping thing. It's what we do to cope. So I want you to just...
Spiky was a real nice dog, and he loved everybody he met. And normally, when you see him, he would normally, if you were shy, he was kind of like, he would know if you were shy or not. But he would actually, if he would kind of like come and kind of play around with you, kind of. And I love Spiky because he would always be playful, and he would be gentle with me and with my sister, because my sister's kind of little, but then he would know what to do and what not to do. And I don't think another dog would be like Spiky, because Spiky was like one of a kind. And Spiky was special. And I love Spiky because...
When you're talking, think of it, you're telling yourself. You're actually talking to yourself, and yourself knows nothing about Spiky. So this is you talking to you. You know, tell some memories, tell how you feel in your heart, what's in your mind, you know, just whatever comes into your head, talk about it. What? You're not talking to me, you're talking to yourself. You're telling yourself about Spiky. How we used to go sled riding with him, how we used to go fishing with him, all that kind of stuff.
We would go on a bridge, and he would know that not to jump up. Like when there was another dog around, he would usually be playful and stuff, and he would be protective and really protective. And he would actually he wouldn't bark or anything. Well, he would bark, but he wouldn't. It was like a protective bark. But then, if people would come by, he wouldn't like pounce on them or do anything like that. He would kind of like want them to pet him and stuff, not like aggressive and stuff to other people. And if there was other dogs around, he would kind of like not do that, not pounce on them, or like little dogs, or he would just like kind of say hi. And he was a really good dog.
What about memories of it?
I remember that when we would try to take a picture or something, like he would like kind of like be all excited where like you can't even sit down because he was so excited. And a memory of him was he would just always like...
What about making you chase him all the time when he was off the leash and he'd go run in the neighbor's yard?
Yeah. He would always, if Daddy would always get him off the leash, and then we would have have to always chase him, where he would run so fast that we can't even catch up. And I even knew when he was out because she knew that I would be running around, so we would try to always catch him. And when we finally catched him, we were too tired, so like we wanted to sit down, but we had to like kind of walk him up so we could get his chain on him. And
he'd always be laughing at you like, I outran you. And then Daddy calls him over and he comes right away.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys had a ball or machunga sticks, he always wanted to play too.
Yeah.
He liked to play fetch. He liked to chase the cat. Ooh, he made the cat hop the fence in one single bound one time.
Yeah, it was funny. He would actually.
He liked to go on rides with him. He liked to be in the Jeep.
I remember one time.
He loved the Jeep and the back of the truck.
I remember one time where we went to the river, and then he dragged his chain because I was holding on to him, and then like he slipped out of my hand, or he got out of the chain, and he like went down into the river, and he started like swimming in the river, and he smelled bad.
Then we went over to Bear Creek to go fishing all the time. What about Quincy Island?
Yeah. What?
What about Quincy Island?
What do you mean about Quincy Island?
Well, he'd play on the playground with us. We went on nature walks with him. He'd actually go around. Ooh, that one dog, the one with the curly, that like giant poodle or whatever this was bigger than him. That last year, 2 years ago, when that poodle was walking out, he saw that poodle before we even saw the poodle, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go play with the poodle." The poodle got all mad. Spikey's like, "You ain't getting near Gracie."
Yeah. He would
Or how about the only dog the nephews were ever allowed, my nephews or your cousins were ever allowed to get around, because he didn't jump on anybody, and he knew to hold off until they were ready to approach.
He knew like right and wrong and different things.
What else?
He would be friendly to everybody. Everybody knew him, and everybody knew that he was like a great dog, and he's a great dog.
He was good to your cousins like Marilia. Got to be around him. Gabby was around him since she was born. You been around him since he was born. He loved everybody. You guys used to dress him up all the time. You used to have tea parties with him.
Yeah.
You'd always have tea parties with you.
I remember one time.
He'd eat your food that you want to eat, not tell me.
Yeah, I would sneak food. Yeah, he would come and get it, and
He could eat any bone that was given to him, no matter how big it was, and he'd have it devoured in seconds.
I remember that he had a big bone one time.
Terrified me, because if he did ever get mad and bite somebody, he could bite right through him, but he never did. He was always a gentle giant.
But I remember that one time we gave him a bone, and then he's like chewing it, and we could hear him from downstairs. Like he was just like chewing on a bone.
I think that was almost every time.
Yeah, well, but this time it was like really loud. It was like really loud. He finally got devoured.
Did he? What else? What else about Spiky that you remember? Right? We took him over to your mommy's house a couple times.
Yeah.
I think we took him to Indiana.
No.
He loved to be in the truck, and he had his own seat in the back, and then sometimes we let him ride in the bed of the truck. He loved that truck. He knew the truck before the Jeep. He used to ride in the truck all the time. He liked when the top and everything was down. Got a couple videos of him in the truck doing that.
I remember one time where I think we got ice cream, and then Spiky was in the back.
And we got him some ice cream. I know that.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do this matter. Just push stop. Now we'll go in it now.